I stand before you today with a message that has the potential to revolutionize your existence if you allow it to permeate the very core of your being. We are gathered here to explore a fundamental truth that possesses the power to reshape your reality. Concentrate on your aspirations, for no one else will do it on your behalf. In this vast cosmos teeming with infinite possibilities, you are the architect of your destiny. You, and you alone, possess the key to unlocking the treasures that lie dormant within your imagination. The world you perceive around you, with all its wonders and challenges, is but a reflection of your inner state. It is a mirror that faithfully reproduces the beliefs, assumptions, and focus of your mind. Consider for a moment the objectives you have set for yourself. Perhaps you desire abundance beyond measure, or vitality that radiates from every cell of your body, or relationships that fill your heart with boundless joy. Whatever your aspirations may be, know this: they are not mere fantasies or idle wishes. They are seeds of possibility waiting to be nurtured by the fertile soil of your focused attention. But here's the crux of the matter, the pivotal point upon which your entire future hinges: no one else can concentrate on your objectives for you. No external force, no matter how benevolent or powerful, can step into your consciousness and direct your attention to what truly matters to you. This is a sacred responsibility that falls squarely on your shoulders. Imagine, if you will, a grand theater of life. You are both the playwright and the lead actor in this magnificent production. The script of your life unfolds based on where you choose to direct your focus. Will you fixate on the obstacles that seem to block your path, or will you train your gaze on the glorious vision of your fulfilled desires? The choice, my dear listeners, is always yours, and it is a choice you must make consciously, deliberately, and with unwavering commitment. For in this choice lies the seed of your transformation. Let us delve deeper into this profound truth. When I say concentrate on your objectives, I am not merely advocating for a superficial concentration on external goals. No, what I speak of is a fundamental shift in your state of being. It is about aligning your entire consciousness with the reality you wish to experience. Consider the power of your imagination. It is the most potent creative force in the universe. When you focus on your objectives through the lens of imagination, you are not simply daydreaming or engaging in wishful thinking. You are, in fact, entering into the very substance of creation itself. Neville Goddard once said, "Imagination is the very gateway of reality," and how true this statement is. For what you imagine with feeling and conviction becomes the blueprint for your future experiences. It is through the focused use of your imagination that you breathe life into your desires, transforming them from mere possibilities into tangible realities. But remember, this power is uniquely yours. No one else can imagine for you. No one else can feel the thrill of your fulfilled desires coursing through your veins. This is why the responsibility to concentrate on your objectives rests solely with you. Now, you might ask, but how do I maintain this focus in a world filled with distractions and challenges? This, my listeners, is where the art of living comes into play. It is about cultivating a state of mind that is impervious to external circumstances, a state of unwavering faith in the reality of your imagined future. Think of your mind as a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds you plant in this garden. Where you choose to focus your attention determines which seeds receive nourishment. Will you water the seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation? Or will you lovingly tend to the seeds of your objectives and aspirations? The choice is yours, and it is a choice you must make moment by moment, day by day. For your focus is not a one-time decision, but a continuous act of will. It is a commitment to living from the end, to experiencing in your imagination the joy and fulfillment of your realized goals. Let me share with you a powerful technique to strengthen your focus. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a scene that implies the fulfillment of your deepest desire. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the textures, hear the sounds, breathe in the aromas associated with the scene. Now, here's the crucial part: feel the emotions that this fulfilled state evokes within you. Are you filled with gratitude, joy, a sense of peace and accomplishment? Let these emotions permeate every fiber of your being, for it is through feeling that you give life to your imagined reality. Neville taught us that feeling is the secret, the very essence of creation. As you engage in this practice, you might notice resistance arising within you. Doubts may creep in, whispering that your objectives are too lofty, that you're not worthy of such grand achievements. But I urge you, do not give these thoughts power. They are merely echoes of old beliefs, remnants of a consciousness that you are now transcending. Instead, persist in your new assumption. Hold fast to the truth of your imagined reality, for what you persist in assuming must inevitably manifest in your world. This is the law of consciousness, as immutable as the law of gravity. Now, let us address a common misconception. When I say no one is going to do it for you, I am not suggesting that you are alone in your journey. Far from it. The entire universe conspires to support you when you align yourself with your true desires. But the initial impulse, the focused intention, must come from you. You see, the world is not separate from you. It is an extension of your consciousness, a three-dimensional projection of your dominant thoughts and beliefs. When you concentrate on your objectives with unwavering faith, you set in motion forces beyond your comprehension. Doors open, opportunities arise, and seeming miracles occur. But none of this can happen if you abdicate your power to external circumstances or other people. You must be the driving force, the initiator of change in your life. It is your focus, your imagination, your feeling that sets the wheels of creation in motion. Consider for a moment the great achievers throughout history. What set them apart was not some innate talent or favorable circumstances. It was their unwavering focus on their objectives, their ability to see and feel their desired end even when the external world showed no evidence of its possibility. Take, for instance, the Wright brothers. When they focused on their goal of human flight, the world scoffed. Experts declared it impossible. But Wilbur and Orville Wright held fast to their vision. They lived from the end, feeling the exhilaration of soaring through the air long before their physical bodies left the ground. And through their focused imagination, they reshaped reality itself. This power is not reserved for a chosen few. It is your birthright, your natural inheritance as a creative being. But you must claim it. You must exercise it through the focused application of your imagination. Now, some of you might be thinking, but my current circumstances are so far removed from my objectives. How can I focus on abundance when I'm surrounded by lack? How can I imagine perfect health when my body is racked with pain? To this, I say, your circumstances do not define you. They are but shadows cast by your previous patterns of thought. Your true self, your God self, transcends all limitations. It is from this higher self that you must learn to live and think. When you concentrate on your objectives, do not do so from a place of lack or need. Instead, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Live as though your desire is already a present fact. For in the realm of imagination, where all creation begins, time is fluid. The future you desire exists now, and by aligning your consciousness with it, you draw it into your present experience. This, my listeners, is the crux of the matter. Your focus is not merely a mental exercise. It is a shift in your entire being. It is about embodying the version of yourself that has already achieved your objectives. When you do this, you no longer chase after your desires. Instead, you magnetize them to you through the law of attraction. But remember, this attraction is not based on mere positive thinking or affirmations. It is rooted in a deep, unshakable knowing. It is about achieving a state of consciousness where your goal is so real, so tangible in your imagination, that its physical manifestation becomes a foregone conclusion. This is why no one else can concentrate on your objectives for you. This state of consciousness, this feeling of the wish fulfilled, is intensely personal. It is your unique signature in the cosmic dance of creation. No one else can assume it for you, just as no one else can live your life for you. So I implore you, take charge of your focus. Guard it as you would the most precious treasure, for in truth, it is the most valuable asset you possess. Your focused imagination is the tool with which you sculpt your reality. Now, let us address another vital aspect of maintaining focus on your objectives, the art of detachment. This might seem paradoxical at first. How can you focus intensely on your goals while also remaining detached? The key lies in understanding the nature of true detachment. It is not indifference or lack of desire. Rather, it is a state of calm assurance and knowing that transcends the need for constant external validation. When you concentrate on your objectives from this place of detachment, you free yourself from the anxiety of when and how your desires will manifest. You trust in the perfect unfolding of your imagined reality. This trust, this faith, is the very substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen in the physical world. Detachment allows you to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life without losing sight of your ultimate vision. It enables you to persist in your assumption even when external circumstances seem to contradict your desired reality. Remember, the world of appearances is always a reflection of past thoughts and beliefs. It is the harvest of seeds planted in the past. But through your focused imagination, you are constantly planting new seeds. And with faith and detachment, you allow these seeds to germinate and grow, knowing that in due time, they will bear fruit. This patient detachment is not passive waiting. It is an active state of being. It is living each day from the consciousness of your wish fulfilled, regardless of what your physical senses report. It is about maintaining an inner knowing that is unshakable, even in the face of apparent setbacks or delays. Now, some of you might wonder, but what about action? Don't we need to take action to achieve our objectives? This is a valid question, and it brings us to another crucial aspect of focusing on your goals: inspired action. Action, in its truest sense, flows naturally from your state of consciousness. When you live from the end, assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, inspired action becomes a natural consequence. You find yourself effortlessly drawn to the right people, the right opportunities, the right circumstances that align with your imagined reality. This inspired action is vastly different from the frantic doing that stems from a place of lack or fear. It is not about forcing things to happen or struggling against the current of life. Instead, it is about allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition, which is always aligned with your highest good. So yes, take action, but let it be action that flows from your focused imagination. Let it be action that feels natural and joyful, action that is an expression of your aligned state of being. As you embark on this journey of focused creation, you might encounter resistance from those around you. People who are stuck in old paradigms of limitation might try to discourage you. They might label your vision as unrealistic or your methods as impractical. But I urge you, do not let the opinions of others sway you from your path. Remember, they can only see the world through the lens of their own consciousness. They cannot access the reality that you are creating in your imagination. This is why it's crucial to guard your mental diet. Be selective about the ideas, beliefs, and influences you allow into your consciousness. Surround yourself with thoughts, people, and environments that support and reinforce your vision. Read books that expand your sense of what's possible. Engage in conversations that elevate your consciousness. Immerse yourself in experiences that align with the version of yourself that has already achieved your objectives. And above all, be vigilant about your self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself are the most important ones. They shape your beliefs, which in turn shape your reality. Speak to yourself with the same love, encouragement, and unwavering faith that you would offer to your dearest friend. Now, let us delve even deeper into the art of focusing on your objectives. It's important to understand that this focus is not a rigid, stressful state of concentration. Rather, it's a relaxed, almost playful state of awareness. Think of a child engrossed in play. They are completely focused on their imaginary world, yet there's no strain, no effort. They simply are the character they're pretending to be. This is the kind of focus I'm inviting you to cultivate. When you concentrate on your objectives in this way, you enter a state of flow. Time seems to disappear. The boundary between your inner world and the outer world blurs. You become one with your vision, and in this unity, miracles happen. This state of relaxed focus is also the key to overcoming one of the biggest obstacles to manifesting your desires: resistance. Resistance often shows up as doubt, fear, or a sense of unworthiness. It's the part of you that clings to old patterns and beliefs, even when they no longer serve you. But here's a profound truth: resistance cannot exist in a state of relaxed, joyful focus. When you're fully immersed in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, there's no room for doubt or fear. You're too busy enjoying your imagined reality to entertain limiting thoughts. So whenever you feel resistance arising, don't fight it. Fighting only gives it more power. Instead, gently shift your focus back to the end result. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the sense of fulfillment that comes with the realization of your goal. Let these positive emotions flood your being, washing away any trace of resistance. Another powerful technique to maintain focus on your objectives is the use of affirmations, but not in the way they're commonly understood. I'm not talking about robotically repeating positive phrases. I'm inviting you to create affirmations that evoke feeling, that paint a vivid picture in your mind. For instance, instead of saying I am wealthy, you might say, I am so grateful for the abundance that flows effortlessly into my life. I love using my wealth to bring joy to myself and others. Feel the emotions these words evoke. See the images they conjure in your mind's eye. Use these emotionally charged affirmations as a way to redirect your focus whenever you find your mind wandering to unwanted scenarios. They are tools to help you stay aligned with the frequency of your desired reality. Now, let's address another crucial aspect of focusing on your objectives, the importance of clarity. Vague wishes or nebulous desires lack the power to reshape your reality. You must be crystal clear about what you want to experience. Take some time to really flesh out your goals. What exactly do you want to achieve? How will your life look, feel, smell, sound when you've achieved these objectives? The more vivid and detailed your vision, the easier it becomes to focus on it consistently. Write down your goals in present tense, as if they're already achieved. Describe them in rich sensory detail. What are you wearing in this realized state? Who are you with? What are you doing? How do you feel? The more real you can make it in your imagination, the more power it has to manifest in your physical reality. This clarity serves another important purpose. It helps you recognize when your objectives are manifesting. Often, our desires come to us in ways we didn't expect. When you're clear about the essence of what you want, you become adept at recognizing it, even if it shows up in an unexpected package. As you continue to focus on your objectives, you'll likely experience what I call signs of land. These are small manifestations, synchronicities, or coincidences that indicate you're on the right track. They're like breadcrumbs leading you to the full realization of your desire. Celebrate these signs of land. They're confirmation that your focused imagination is reshaping your reality. But don't become overly attached to them. Remember, they're not the end goal, just indicators that you're moving in the right direction. Now, I want to address something that many of you might be grappling with, the concept of worthiness. Some of you might be thinking, but I don't feel worthy of my objectives. How can I focus on something I don't believe I deserve? My dear listeners, let me be very clear on this point. Worthiness is not something you need to earn. It is your birthright. You are worthy simply because you exist. You are a unique expression of the divine, and as such, you are inherently deserving of all the good that life has to offer. Your worthiness is not determined by your past actions, your current circumstances, or the opinions of others. It is an immutable fact of your existence. When you concentrate on your objectives, do so from this place of inherent worthiness. If you find yourself struggling with feelings of unworthiness, remember this: the very fact that you can conceive of a goal, that you can imagine a better reality for yourself, is proof that you are worthy of it. For you would not have been given the desire if you did not have the capacity to fulfill it. Your desires are not random. They are calls from your higher self, invitations to grow, to expand, to more fully express your divine nature. When you focus on your objectives, you are answering this call. You are aligning yourself with your highest potential. So concentrate on your objectives not from a place of lack or need, but from a place of worthiness and abundance. Know that you are deserving of all the good you can imagine, and more. This knowing, this unshakable faith in your own worthiness, is a powerful force in manifesting your desires. As we delve deeper into this practice of focus creation, it's important to address the role of patience. In our fast-paced world, we've become accustomed to instant gratification. We want our desires to manifest immediately, if not sooner. But creation, true and lasting creation, often requires a gestation period. Just as a seed needs time to sprout and grow into a mighty tree, your objectives need time to fully materialize in your physical reality. This is where many people falter in their manifestation efforts. They start with great enthusiasm, focusing intently on their goals, but when they don't see immediate results, they lose heart. They conclude that it's not working, that maybe they're doing something wrong. But I assure you, when you maintain your focus, when you persist in your assumption despite all contrary evidence, your desire must manifest. It is law. The only variable is timing, and timing is not for you to decide. Your job is simply to maintain the faith, to keep living from the end, regardless of how long it takes. Remember, in the realm of imagination where all creation begins, time does not exist. Your desire is already fulfilled there. By maintaining your focus, you're simply allowing that fulfilled state to be made manifest in the physical world, which operates under different laws. So cultivate patience, not the passive waiting of someone who's given up, but the active patience of someone who knows with absolute certainty that their good is on its way. This patience, combined with your focused imagination, becomes an unstoppable force. Now, let's explore another powerful aspect of focusing on your objectives, the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a polite sentiment, it is a potent creative force. When you're grateful, you're acknowledging that you already have what you desire. You are aligning your emotional state with that of your wish fulfilled. Make gratitude a cornerstone of your practice. Be thankful not just for what you already have in your physical reality, but for what exists in your imagination. Feel grateful for your objectives as if they're already achieved. This attitude of gratitude accelerates the manifestation process in remarkable ways. Moreover, gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. It raises your vibration, making you a match for even greater good. As you concentrate on your objectives, do so with a heart overflowing with gratitude. This combination of focused intention and heartfelt gratitude is truly magical. Another crucial aspect of maintaining focus on your objectives is the art of revision. Life will inevitably present challenges and setbacks. There will be times when events seem to contradict your desired reality. This is where revision comes in. Revision is the practice of reimagining past events in a way that aligns with your goals. If something happened during your day that seems to negate your progress, take a moment before sleep to revise it in your imagination. See it play out differently, in a way that supports your desired end. This practice does more than just make you feel better, it actually alters the trajectory of events. Remember, there is no objective, fixed reality. There is only consciousness manifesting itself in myriad ways. By revising events in your imagination, you're literally rewriting the script of your life. As you become more adept at focusing on your objectives, you'll notice a shift in your perception of the world around you. You'll start to see everything as a reflection of your consciousness. This awareness is both empowering and humbling. It's empowering because you realize that you have the power to change your world by changing your focus. It's humbling because you understand that with this power comes responsibility. You are the author of your life story, and every thought, every assumption, every focused intention is shaping your reality. This brings us to an important point, the ethical use of your creative power. As you concentrate on your objectives, make sure they are in alignment with your highest values. Seek not just personal gain, but the greater good. For when your goals serve not only you but others as well, they carry an even greater manifestative power. Remember, you are not separate from the world around you. Your good and the good of others are inextricably linked. When you focus on objectives that uplift not just you but those around you, you set in motion a powerful ripple effect that can transform entire communities, even the world. Now, as we near the conclusion of our exploration, I want to address something that many of you might be experiencing, the fear of success. It might sound paradoxical, but often as we get closer to achieving our objectives, we experience a kind of resistance. This fear of success can manifest in many ways. You might find yourself procrastinating or sabotaging your efforts in subtle ways. You might start to doubt whether you really want what you've been focusing on. Understand that this fear is normal. It's your ego's way of trying to maintain the status quo, to keep you in familiar territory. But you are more than your ego. You are a divine being capable of continuous growth and expansion. When you feel this fear arising, don't fight it. Instead, lovingly acknowledge it, and then gently return your focus to your objectives. Remember why you set these goals in the first place. Connect with the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Let that feeling wash away any fear or doubt. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with this final thought: focusing on your objectives is not just about achieving external success. It's about becoming the person who is capable of living that success. It's about expanding your consciousness, about more fully embodying your divine nature. Your objectives, whatever they may be, are invitations to grow, to become more. They are the universe's way of calling you to express more of your innate potential. When you focus on your objectives, you're saying yes to this invitation. You're saying yes to life, yes to growth, yes to becoming more fully yourself. So, my dear listeners, concentrate on your objectives with unwavering faith and persistence. Do it with joy, with gratitude, with a sense of adventure. Do it knowing that no one else can do it for you, but also knowing that all of creation stands ready to support you when you align yourself with your deepest desires. Remember, you are the operant power in your world. Your focused imagination is the tool with which you sculpt your reality. Use it wisely, use it lovingly, and watch in awe as your world transforms before your very eyes. Go forth now and create the life you've imagined. For in truth, you are already living it in the realm of infinite possibilities. Your task now is simply to bring it into your present experience through the power of your focused attention. May your journey be filled with joy, wonder, and the thrill of conscious creation. And may you always remember that the power to shape your reality lies within you, waiting to be unleashed through your focused imagination. Thank you for your attention, and may your life be a testament to the transformative power of focused intention. Blessings to you all.